Welcome to the Boozy Blondes podcast.
She's Molly.
And she's Chrissy.
We're best friends on a quest to bring you all things boozy.
Let's get lit. Pop,
Fizz,
clink,
let's drink. Welcome back, Lushes. Today's episode is all about booze delivery. So today we're posing the question, is there anything better than having booze delivered straight to your door?
No.
I know. Easy answer, right? So it's no secret that I am a fan of convenience, shopping, and booze. So this episode puts all three together seamlessly.
Yeah, this is your episode for sure.
My episode.
Well, before you go on and on and on and on and on about how much you love these booze delivery services, let me go over our dough. Okay. Today we both have 19 Crimes Red Blend. It's the travel size. We've referenced these in our Pack Like a Booze Traveler episode, and I only brought one little one because I didn't want to overindulge. It's a school night.
And it's perfect because I was drinking this, I shouldn't say this, but in the car on the way home. I wasn't
You weren't driving.
Yeah, so it's fine.
I'm like defending you, like adamant. You were not driving.
Yeah, I had wine and donuts on my drive back here. It was a great drive.
Yeah, so. Thanks for the picture. I definitely was working and driving myself, so I was not indulging like you were.
Yes.
But way to keep it going. 19 Crimes, Red Blend.
Love it.
Mini size.
So yes, as Molly said, I have tried many different companies for booze delivery. Some for wine, beer, liquor, all in the name of research, of course.
Oh wait, you've also used me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have that listed. You're listed on here as
cool.
One of my favorite delivery systems. So today we're going to break them down for you. First of all, I want to say that I'm a fan of all delivery systems because I'm a fan of saving time. Sometimes it costs a little more, but I feel like the money is well spent because time is the only thing that they're not making any more of. So I try to make the most of mine by saving time wherever I can.
That's so deep.
Right?
One thing they don't make more of is
You can't buy more time, people.
I think you should start writing like fortunes and fortune cookies.
I know. We're going to put that on a shirt.
Save your time.
Deep drinks with Chrissy.
Deep thoughts.
I know, but what is deep thoughts? With Jack Handy from Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
I just totally dated myself right there.
Yeah.
But I used to grow up watching that. So yeah.
But anyway, I'm with you, Chris. Not the time thing, although you're absolutely right. But I don't mind paying for convenience.
Yeah, because you got to think like, what is your time worth? And I would rather pay for the convenience of getting things done that I actually want to do than having to like go run around and pick up groceries and laundry and all that kind of stuff. So I get my groceries delivered. I have my meal kits delivered. I have my booze delivered. And my friend Katie just told me about this new laundry service that's like Uber of laundry. It's called SudShare.
Oh, I think my sister Jamie and her husband Eamon have a laundry service.
Yes. So I mean,
they're in Brooklyn.
Laundry services aren't new, but I love this one because they charge you by pound.
Yeah.
And so it's an app and they come pick it up and then they bring it back all folded and like perfect. Mm-hmm. How much time do we waste doing laundry? Because I will just wash like 900 loads and then leave them all there waiting to be folded so they're nice and wrinkly when I need to wear them.
Yeah, I have a clothes tower.
I would totally pay for that service. Yeah. So I'm gonna look that up, see if that's available here.
I try to keep up with it. I'm telling you.
I know.
It's like rabbits. Clothes just multiply. You can't keep up.
If only booze multiplied like clothes.
If only Rainer didn't wear like 10 outfits every day.
Drink Rainer. Okay, so I'm going to do my little bit of like resource for you here since mostly it's ridiculousness in the past couple episodes.
No, I appreciate this because I haven't gone down the booze delivery route very much. I have a little experience, but I'm excited to learn from you.
Yes. So first of all, right now, 45 states allow the delivery of alcohol. So it's excluding Alabama, Mississippi, Utah, Kentucky, Rhode Island, and Delaware. So I'm really sorry if you live in those states. I hope you have some good booze to drink while I tell you about all the great places that can get booze delivered.
Wait a minute. How many states do it?
It says 44 allow it.
Oh, cool.
These ones that I just listed exclude it.
Yeah.
They may allow like certain types of delivery. You really just need to check. But so
I'm surprised Kentucky's on that list.
Right? Because they're so big into
Kentucky bourbon. Yeah.
But I think because of that, they have such strict rules. They don't want like people buying the bourbon outside of Kentucky, taking over like from what is like their big bread and butter there.
Where do they make moonshine?
Everywhere in the South. I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was a Kentucky thing too.
But so each state has their own set of rules, like some only allow delivery of beer and wine, not liquor. So your best bet is to look up the specific alcohol delivery laws in your state, even specific to your county, because they can be different that way too. So that way you know what you can or can't do. And if you go to any of these sites, the first thing they'll ask you is where you want it delivered to. So you know right away whether or not you could get it before you get your heart set on having this amazing booze sent to your door.
False hope.
Yes. So I got some questions here for you, Mom.
Oh, I better not drink. Okay.
Some boozy trivia.
I was getting comfortable with my wine, letting you go off.
What alcohol is the most popular to have delivered? Beer, wine, or liquor?
Liquor.
That's what I would have thought too.
I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Shoot.
Wine accounts for more than 60% of all online alcohol sales.
What a fun fact.
Right? What do you think is the second most?
Liquor.
Okay, you're right now. Hard liquor boasts a respectable 21%. And beer is bringing up the rear with 10%. But beer is really growing. They expect it to grow a lot in the next couple of years just because of just the explosion of craft brewing.
Mm-hmm.
And now getting less strict with the blue laws that used to kind of restrict them from being able to ship. Because there was laws where if you are the person who's making the alcohol, you couldn't also be distributing it and shipping it. So there was a lot of restrictions that they've had to work through or around to make this possible.
I feel like it used to be you couldn't carry or transport alcohol across state lines. So
Yeah.
if you bought, maybe, I don't even know what kind of alcohol, but if you bought, liquor in New York, you couldn't cross the border technically and bring it into Pennsylvania.
And some states are still like that. That's why I said
Oh.
check, because I was kind of doing a deep dive into this earlier, and they said that you can have alcohol delivered within the state. So any alcohol that you're ordering, like from a liquor store, an ABC in your state, could be delivered to your door, but maybe you can't get alcohol from, like, I don't know, California delivered to your house or something. So each state is different. So you really have to check when you're going onto these sites and just put in your address and see what they say, because they'll tell you if they can or can't deliver to you.
Gotcha.
All right. So I'm going to just read a quick list of what I've tried, and then I'll go back and kind of tell you the highlights of each one.
Oh my gosh. Can I guess over under on how many
Oh, yeah.
you're going to,
Okay,
you've
let
tried?
me count while you're thinking.
Okay. And then give me I'll just guess a number.
Okay. Guess.
I'm going to guess, because I just heard you go, 1, 2, 3.
Damn
6.
it. Oh, you weren't listening. 9.
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Drink. You were wrong.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to drink too.
9 drinks. 3 drinks for being 3 away.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not chugging wine.
Yeah, it's a school night. Yeah, I've tried 9 different services, so I have a good knowledge base here. Some good experience for you.
Great.
Primarily, I've tried mostly wine. I've tried Wink, Wine Insiders, First Leaf, Naked Wines, Bright Cellars, and Vanessa. And then for beer, I've tried Beer Drop. Liquor, I've tried Drizzly and Total Wine. Total Wine, I think I've done everything. I've done beer, wine, and booze there.
You had Total Wine deliver?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had
okay.
you deliver
okay.
it.
I was going to say, I feel like
slighted.
you cheated
You're
on
like,
me.
Wait, what is happening?
Although they did have billboards up by my office in Jacksonville that they were doing free delivery to St. Augustine.
They do deliver to us, yeah.
And then when you drive the other way north from my office, they have one that says they're delivering to Amelia Island as well, which is on the, the north side of town.
We're totally
so
covered.
they're expanding. Yeah.
Yeah, they sent me something for my birthday. It said like free delivery and $5 off your order. So they love me, but I said no, I'm sticking with my Molly deliver.
You can use them. No, I'm
All
kidding. I pay my respects at Total Wine at least once a week.
Yes, we do love our Total Wine. All right, so I'm going to just give you some highlights of the ones that I have used. And I honestly like them all, or I wouldn't be on here because I'm not here to bash anybody. So I'm just telling you ones I've tried and that I like.
Okay.
So Wink, I like them because they offer sustainably sourced wines. And it's only $39 for 3 bottles a month. And their, I guess, claim to fame is that they offer the most low sugar, vegan, and organic wines.
I like that low sugar, but
yes.
Does that $39, does that include your shipping and like delivery fees?
I don't know that. I didn't look that quickly or that deeply into it. So when I ordered from them, I did their promotion deal.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of these companies have like your first time order, you get 4 bottles for like $29.
Yeah.
Like, they get you hooked. So I got like a great deal like that when I first ordered it. I didn't stick with them because I honestly don't like memberships that just every month they're automatically going to charge me and ship me something.
Yeah.
It works great for a lot of people, but not necessarily me because I travel a lot. I'm not here all the time. Someone has to be here to sign for a liquor order. So it can kind of become a pain in the butt. So I like to just order it when I need it. So loved my Wink wines. Really love the organic, vegan, low sugar because they have less sulfites. So you have less of a hangover. So I like that. Feels like you could drink for days. So yeah, I was a fan of those guys. And then next one on the list is Wine Insiders. These guys are by far my favorite and probably the ones I order from the most religiously. This is why I love them. They're high quality, low price. That is like legit their motto. It's not a subscription, so you can buy everything individually. All of their shipping is free if you order 6 bottles or more, and they offer convenient pickup locations. So that means you don't have to be home to sign for it. So if you just put in your address, it'll show you the closest pickup locations. For me, it's a Walgreens across the street, and they'll hold it for 5 days because our order got here early. We were in New Orleans, and I was like, oh crap, like the day we get back is the day that they're gonna, be shipping it back if we don't pick it up. So I just sent them a message and they're like, sure, no problem. So super convenient. I love Wine Insiders, and their pricing is incredible for the bottles of wine they get. You've tried them, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I just placed an order with them a day or two ago. Have you ever had to go pick it up at Walgreens?
I send Phil in. Like we go there together because you have to write down your pickup person because they have to show their ID to pick it up. Because honestly, I order like 15 bottles at a time. I can't pick up that box.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about that. I went myself to go pick it up the one time I ordered and sent it to Walgreens. And so this time, my most recent order and I don't remember what company it was a couple years ago, but with Wine Insiders a couple days ago, Rainer's been working from home a lot. So I thought, it'll be fine. And of course, this is the 1 week where he's gone. So I don't know what's going to happen to my delivery this week.
My parents ordered this week too, and they were waiting because it was supposed to get delivered today. And they're like, we're going out for dinner and it hasn't been delivered yet. So, I mean, you can leave a note on the door. I feel like they'll make a couple attempts.
Yeah, they're not going to just try one and done.
But that's why I've like kind of learned, because we always run into the same problem. You think you're going to be home, but something comes up or the delivery
Murphy's
changes.
Law.
I know. But I love them because, not only do you can go on there and like select exactly what you want, but they always have these amazing like box deals. They do like a mystery box. You don't know what you're getting. You can select if you want reds, whites, or a mix, but it's like a flat price, like $89 for 12 bottles.
It's awesome.
I mean, I don't care what you're sending me for $89. I know I'm gonna love it. It's wine. But yeah, so I really like them, and they always do like free gift with purchase type. They're always running some sort of promo.
Oh yeah, I think I got a couple gift bags with my most recent purchase.
Yeah, like they had they did a lot of stuff for Black Friday. I saw like decanters, wine openers, all kinds of cool stuff. So love the Wine Insiders. Another one I've tried that I really enjoyed the wines was First Leaf. Their deal is it's a membership. Members get $6 a month or 6 bottles a month for $90. So it's a little bit more pricey. It says you can also buy the bottles individually or get a membership. To sign up, like for the deal, the promotion, I had to do the membership. And the good thing is you can cancel anytime, but I didn't want to pay $90 for 6 bottles. The wine was really good, but honestly, I think drinking wine for as long as I have now, I've learned that it's not really about the price. It's what you like. So I don't care what it costs. If I like the bottle, then that's what I'm going to order. Have you tried that one?
No.
First Leaf. They were cool because we brought that to Sky Valley last year, and they gave you these like cute little, almost like playing cards with each one, and it told you like where it was from.
I remember
what to pair it with. Like, so that was kind of cool. Like, I felt like I learned something.
Yeah. No, I think that's great, and that's why I just did Wine Insiders because, first of all, like those mystery boxes and stuff you were saying, or even with First Leaf, any of these services, I feel like it's the same thing as when we go into bars and we ask the bartender what to order. We know what we like, but sometimes we don't know what we like.
That's true.
Or we don't know that we like it yet. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
so
what you're saying.
you get to experience some new bottles that, maybe you wouldn't pick out at Total Wine or maybe isn't available at our wine shop or liquor store. So I do like that surprise.
That's a really good
side
point
of it.
Because I think it was actually those guys, or I don't know, one of these companies that I didn't pick the wines. Because a lot of them you do a quiz and they tell you like, these are the wines you're going to love. And so I'm like, sure, whatever, I'll try it. And I got a Cominiere, hopefully I'm saying that right. And it was a red wine that I'd never tried before. And now, like, whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, I'm ordering that. It's so
really?
good. Yeah, that's how I learned that I liked that kind. All right, so what else do we got on here? Naked wines. That one's pretty popular because the price is great. It's a $40 a month membership. And that just gets charged to you, and it's a credit towards your purchase. So you kind of still get to decide what you're getting, and you're just going to get charged $40 every month. And you can just keep like racking up that point and like place one large order for free, or, you know,
you just pay the difference.
Right.
How do you remember how the bottles are priced?
It was a little bit more than Wine Insiders, but not like crazy. You could definitely get some good priced bottles. And their claim to fame is that they support independent and small winemakers. So you can find some really rare stuff that you normally can't get at liquor stores here or anything like that.
Yeah, and I'm all about supporting the
it's
independent and smaller
batch,
groups.
So you get to try some different stuff.
Cool.
And then next on my list, I have Bright Cellars. They are the ones that do that really unique quiz, which will match your taste.
I want to do
wine
the quiz.
You should have. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, would you prefer chocolate or coffee? Or so it's like all these other questions. And that kind of gives you your taste profile. And then you're still allowed to even personalize it, like, no, let me like choose what I want, or throw in some surprises, you know.
Cool.
So, and that one, I think that's the priciest because it's $80 monthly membership for only 4 bottles of wine.
So far, that seems to be the priciest from what,
And I just ordered a box from them. And so I was kind of like, okay, these are my expensive bottles of wine. Let me like put them to the test to see if I'm like, oh, maybe I want to pay the $80 for the more expensive bottles. But honestly, they just taste like great wine.
Is that the one you brought to Taylor and Elias's? It tasted exactly like
the one
my bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't remember what it was. It was BOGO at Publix that week.
Right,
so I tried
exactly. So for me, like great wine, but I guess quantity shopper here because it's not like I'm like sacrificing quality. The wine I'm getting from Wine Insiders is like still fantastic wine.
Well, I buy economically as well. Like whatever Publix has on BOGO, as long as it's of the variety I enjoy, I'll try it. My favorite wine at the moment is Predator, and that price point is like $16.99, and I'm like, oh, that's so much. And I know it's not, you know, because
but that's a great bottle of wine for that price.
I think so. I think it has such a distinct flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I drink wine so much that I can't afford to buy like Camus and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and it's funny because like some of these companies, the only one I think I have enough history to know is Wine Insiders, but it kind of feels like I don't know where they're getting their wine, but you'll see it on there. It'll come in a mystery box and you fall in love with it, and then you can never find it again.
Really?
Like it's always out of stock on the site, or they just don't have it anymore. Because that's happened to me twice with them. There was 2 bottles. The Story Point Pinot Noir, which I have seen in stores, I just fell in love with, but it was a certain year. And like I can't find that one anymore. And that one just like had the most vanilla, like smooth flavor. So I was kind of like, damn it, they got me hooked on this wine I can't find anywhere. And the other one was called Prospector. And
I remember you telling me about that.
I have been searching the world for that wine because it was so good, and it came in a mystery box. I only got 1 bottle. I think I didn't even share that one. I drank the whole thing myself. It was so good.
What kind of wine was Prospector?
I can't even remember. Is that bad? It might have been a Zinfandel. I don't know. It was a dark red, and it just had like the same. I guess I really like the like vanilla.
Yeah, and I get a lot of that. I feel like with Predator, like. But the Story Point, have you tried other years?
Yes, and they're all good.
But
I gotta look because I took a picture of it. It was in Sky Valley. It was one of the days I was there by myself, and I was just like, it's the most perfect day because I like sat for the fire. I poured myself a glass of wine, and I had my like little charcuterie board for one, and I was just like in heaven.
Oh.
So yeah, maybe it was like the setting that made the wine so memorable, but yeah. But that's a good one. I do like the Story Point. So that, and I mean that goes back to what you're saying. You get all these like really cool bottles that maybe you wouldn't have tried, and then you can still find them other places and continue to enjoy them.
If you can find
If
them.
you can find them, yeah.
Because right now, yeah, we're 0 for 2.
Yeah. Okay, Vanessa. This one, it's expensive. It's $99 monthly membership, 6 bottles of wine reserved for you each month. So there's no commitment. You can accept, decline, change, or delay your deliveries.
But you still pay.
So they're going to say,
$99.
like, hey, your 6 bottles are reserved for you. You have to say, like, yes, ship them. No, don't. Or push it back, like, 8 weeks. You don't get charged until you, like, make a decision.
I gotcha.
So that one's a little better. It's like a membership that gives you a little more control.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, some people love, like, hey, set it and forget it. I know I'm getting charged every month, and wine is coming to my door every month. So, okay, that's my whole wine thing. Out of all of them, like I said, I enjoyed all the wines. There was something cool and unique about all of them. But my favorite, the one that I keep going back to, is Wine Insiders. And I have to say, like, we're really telling you the ones we love. We have partnerships with some of these, but, like, this is not sponsored. We're not, like, telling you what they want us to tell you. We have
we're being completely honest.
Yeah, we have a partnership with Wink. So yeah, if you order from Wink, you get $20 off your first order with our link, which we'll have the links to all of these in the show notes for you. And Drizzly, we're going to talk about Drizzly next, and they are another one that we have a partnership with. But you can order through our link, which helps support the show, or order through whatever amazing deals they have going on, whatever makes you guys happy. That's what we're here to do. But before we get to Drizzly, I want to talk about Beer Drop, because this is the only beer one I've tried. I know, like, have you heard of Tavour?
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah. I've heard they're great, and I haven't tried them, and I really want to. But so I tried Beer Drop because, so Phil, my husband, is, like, a huge beer lover, and sometimes it's so hard to figure out what to get for him.
Philly Beer Boy.
Philly Beer Boy. That is his Instagram account, you guys.
It's not, but that's what it should be.
It should be. What is it? Phil Beergerman. Yes.
Oh, that's clever,
he doesn't
too.
even use it
Philly
anymore.
Beer Boy.
Like, I took it over, and so, yeah, whatever. But it's there. Anyway, he loves craft beer, especially IPAs. So we were out of town on Valentine's Day, and I was like, I want to get him something that I know he's going to love. So I had this idea in my head that I really wanted to get him, like, a craft beer box delivered to the door. So Beer Drop just offered the greatest selection, and they were so like easy to work with, because it's me. I always have some sort of, like, problem that people have to help me with. But so they are a subscription service, and their deal is that it's a custom artificial intelligence driven assortment. So same thing. They'll do a quiz and help you pick out what they think you'll love. But you also can still kind of go back and, like, customize your box. Because they'll show you what, your quiz tells you should get. But then you can be like, nah, I don't want this one. I want to replace it with something, and then kind of shop through their catalog. Good. But the thing that I love about them is that they're all about access to small breweries that are producing the biggest flavors in the country. So I found some really cool stuff on there, and it was all stuff that I knew he'd never tried or had anywhere before. So that was a big win right there. And they're very affordable. The plans start at $39 and arrive once a month. And they do special boxes. So they had a Valentine's box, and, like, as long as you ordered it by this date, it came. And, like, we were out of town. So who orders a subscription of beer out of town? Me, apparently. So like, there was a problem with, like, getting it shipped to our address. The place, like, kept trying to deliver it to the mailbox, but, like, you have to be 21 to sign for it. So anyway, like, I'm, like, talking to all these people through their customer service chat, and they were so helpful. And so they got the wine delivered, and it's, like, all scheduled, and I'm waiting for it. And I swear to God, I, like, left the room. I don't know, went to the bathroom or something. I came out, and that's when they came. And Phil's, like, opening the box already, because he's always a kid at Christmas with deliveries. Like, what's this?
He did that when I came to your house this afternoon, too. You had a pile of boxes.
I was like, are you
Don't
kidding
open
me?
those.
That was your Valentine's present. So anyway, he was super excited about it. And
that's the worst timing.
God, seriously, you can't ship things without Phil grabbing them. But so I think that you and I should try this one, because you know how I'm always posting pictures of, like, smoothie beers, milkshake IPAs. They have an incredible assortment of all those type of beers.
Let's do it for each other for Valentine's Day this year.
Oh, it'll be our Beer-entine's Day.
Oh.
But yeah, because, I mean, I don't know. Some of those are really hard to find unless you go to, like, maybe even Total Wine. I don't know.
Probably a lot you can't.
Yeah.
Because with Tavour, that you probably cannot find a lot of them locally.
Yeah, because that's what they have access to is all those small batch breweries, which is the stuff that we want to try. But, you can't travel around the country drinking all the time, even though we would love to. So that kind of like brings the breweries to your door, which I love. So big fan of Beer Drop. Big shout out to you guys. All right, so now...
Do you want me to tell you about Tavour
while
we're doing the beer delivery?
Are they specifically beer?
Yes.
Okay.
So my friend Tanya that I work with showed me this app one day called Tavour, and she said, I have this virtual case, and I can fill it with beer. And once I fill it, it'll ship to me, and it's a flat shipping rate. I'm like, well, that's cool. I want that app. And it's pricey. I mean, the beers are, however, I do feel like all craft beer is pretty expensive now. Yeah. You're paying at least like $5 a can usually. But these beers, it comes from all over our country. Like 47 states provide the beers that come from Tavour. And so they'll release a certain amount of a specific, just as an example, like a coconut stout. And once they're all bought up, it's gone. So you have to watch. It's almost like the stock market. You watch what's in demand and what's available, and you have to quick put them in your virtual case.
That's fun. That's like bidding on beer.
Yeah. And then, you however many you want. And then once you either put enough in your case or you filled your case, then you have it shipped to you. So as a wedding gift, Tanya filled up a case from Tavour, and she would tell me at work, like almost every other day, oh, add another beer to your case, add another beer to your case. And when I got married, she gave me this huge tub with like 36 beers in it. It was awesome.
That's how she got all those? Because I was wondering, like she told me sort of about like what the gift was going to be, but I didn't know how she was like procuring all these amazing beers.
Well, she knows what I like. And of course she got some for Rainer too, not just all like sours and stouts, but which are like opposite ends of the spectrum, sours and stouts. But
that's a great
I just lost
gift.
my train of thought.
Good job, Tanya, because what an incredible gift.
Yeah. Oh, Tanya's goal is to travel the world and find that perfect beer. So she is our beer friend.
That's
you mean,
right.
Tanya. So I had a professional
She's
filling
our drinker in the field.
Yeah.
Tanya, you're hired.
Field drinker. Yeah, I love it. But anyway, yeah. So I personally haven't used Tavour. I've never ordered. I think that's how you say it, Tavour.
We don't know.
But Tanya is a fan, and Tanya is one of the smartest people I know. So
if
take her word for it. Download the app.
Stamp. We're gonna make her like the field drinker stamp. If we can put it on things.
Yes,
that'd be so awesome.
Tanya approved, like notarized.
Yeah. No,
Tanya-rized.
I've wanted to try the Tavour for a while. I bet that was one of the ones I looked at because before I came across Beer Drop, I looked up like top 10 beer delivery places, so I was like reading them all, and it was a cool article. If I can find it again, I'll put it in the show notes because it told you like kind of why this one was cool. Like they each had their own claim to fame. Mm-hmm. And of course I went for Beer Drop just because like the price was good, and I really loved the small batch, like access to all the small breweries, which was pretty cool.
I like the name too. It's like Gumdrop.
Yeah.
Beer Drop. It sounds nice.
So then this is another thing that I want to mention. It's not like they're not delivering it to your door, but I was just in New Orleans recently, and I know a lot of breweries are doing this, but I was at Urban South, and of course, before I went, I was like, Molly, okay, put in your beer order. Tell me what you want. So we went online and looked at all the amazing beers they had there, and I noticed they had this pick-up order feature. So you can actually place your order online, and they have it all ready for you, and when you get there, you just like go in and pick it up. And while I was there, I saw a lot of people doing that.
I feel like that's a product of COVID almost,
But a good product.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do it at Starbucks quite often.
Yes.
If I
do that all the
order
time.
ahead. Oh, the breweries, they just need a drive-through.
Yes. Oh.
Killing it.
Like those brew barns that we used to have in Pennsylvania, like the booze barns that you drive through.
I didn't know we had those in Pennsylvania, but
Really?
there's a drive-through. I'm doing the air quotes. Like Joey and Friends in Wildwood, because Rainer told me he wanted to go through the drive-through. I'm like, we don't really have anything here. There's like Hardee's. He's like, no, just a drive-through. But it's like a gas station or mini mart.
We used to have one here in St. Augustine.
What?
It
Where?
was either Brody's or right across from Brody's on that like weird piece of property that nothing sits on.
Well, on King Street or
King and US
Cobblestone. Oh, huh. I don't remember.
When this was after the Flagler days, like I think my whole family had moved down here and we still had it. And you could get a mixed drink to go.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the
just
good old days.
There's a lot of cool ways to get beer that weren't really there before. So like you said, that's definitely a product of COVID. Like just to keep these places open, being able to place to go orders or curbside orders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad that they've stuck around because it's just convenient. It's like we said before. The whole reason we love this is saving time.
Mm-hmm. Paying for convenience. Oh, Browdy's in Cobblestone still has a drive-through.
That's right.
And I do remember the one in like Scranton area.
Yep.
I do now.
That was
remember
the barn.
that.
Yeah. By the bank. But Brody's drive-through, I should use that more often because I went in there. Okay, this ties in perfectly because Drizzly is up next. Drizzly is great because you can shop across all the local retailers that you have access to. So you have the widest selection and you can also see which places have the best prices. So that's really awesome. So you're like, okay, the Shores has the best price on vodka right now, so I'm going to get my whole order from the Shores or whatever. And you can get convenient delivery right to your door in under 60 minutes. So that, first of all, is incredible. So I wanted to try it just because I wanted to try it, and then also kind of for research for the show. And so I would put everything in my cart. I feel like there was like a $9 fee just to use the service, and then a delivery fee on top of that. And of course, you got to tip the driver and all that stuff. So it feels like that's like an extra $20. That's like an extra bottle of booze. So he was all like frugal filling me and being like, don't do it. Just, I'll drive to the store. And I'm like, that's not the point. You know, I want to try it, whatever. So moral of the story, he's like, no, you're going grocery shopping anyway. Just go to the store and get what you need. So I was like, all right, fine. So I did my public shopping, drive over to Brody's I decided to go inside because I need like multiple things instead of doing the drive-thru. And I made the mistake of like walking in there as like little blonde girl, like, hey guys, I'm looking for some stuff. I may need some help. And I got like 3 guys all just letting me sample things and like, what about this? What about that? I walked out of there with a box of booze. I spent like 3 times as much as if I just ordered from Drizzly. And I got home and Phil's like, never again. I will just let you order from
Show
Drizzly.
you.
Oh my God, it was so funny. But hey, I mean, I tried some new stuff. I still have those moonshine cherries. That he just looks at them and shakes his head every time. But yeah, so I mean, the convenience alone, I feel like is worth it. But
to keep you out of the store trying things is worth it, I would think.
And it's the same thing when I do my groceries. Like I stick to the list if I don't have to go in the store and I just order it and curbside pick it up or something.
But by the way, you say Brody's, I say Browdy's. I don't know what it's called.
It's probably Browdy's.
No, I don't know because an OU can also be an O sound instead of an ow.
How is it spelled?
Broudys. Browdy's.
Brody's. That's how we used to always say it. Like, this is from when I was a freshman in college, and so I don't know. I hung out with a lot of, like, stoner surfers, so I have no idea.
A lot of bros.
A lot of bros.
It's Browdy's.
So, yeah. Okay, the last one on my list is Total Wine, which we kind of talked about.
Wait. I have a question. Did you ever get to use Drizzly then?
Oh, well, yes, but wait. That's next.
Oh, okay.
I did use Drizzly.
The first time you tried to use Drizzly was the fail, the Browdy's fail.
The fail. And so I did inadvertently use Drizzly's, which you will hear about soon.
Okay.
But the last place that I've tried that does delivery is Total Wine. They offer a massive selection and lots of locations, so that's a major pro. They do online ordering with in-store pickup, curbside pickup, or delivery. Or you can send a friend because Molly works really close to one. So I place my orders online and she just picks them up for me. But you do have to pay a Molly tariff where you have to buy her something from the store for her troubles.
That's correct. I guess I'm just...
I don't mind that because she shares
not
it with
a
me
selfless friend. Yeah. No, you started that. Now
yeah,
I
you
expect
didn't
it.
ask. I offered. I was like, all right, I'm taking care of my delivery driver here.
You're like, there's a bottle of Predator in there. That's for you, for your troubles.
Yes. Okay, so my Drizzly story. I love the fact that it's kind of like shipped or Instacart for booze. And I really like the being able to compare prices so you know you're getting the best deal. Because, sometimes you're
I would
like,
shop like that.
I'm paying for convenience, but it's probably on sale like 3 miles from my house. Because literally there is a liquor store across the street from me at Winn-Dixie.
Yep.
But, you know, saving time and money here.
Got to cross 4 lanes of traffic.
Yeah.
6 if you count the turn lanes at the red light.
Well, so this is like the reason I feel like I would use it, because they do these like really fast deliveries. You get it in under an hour. Like you can see the time when you're placing the order. Like it'll tell you how quick you can have it delivered. You can set up your date, your time, all that kind of stuff. So I host a lot of parties. I'll be in the middle of making a drink and be like, oh my God, I don't have this one ingredient, or I'm like out of bitters. There was not half as much as I thought in the thing. You don't have time to like run out to the grocery store. If I can pay someone to bring it to me while I'm still getting 5,000 other things done, like it's absolutely worth it. So I love the speed. I love that there's no subscriptions.
Is there a countdown? Like if they don't get it there within 60 minutes, your booze is free?
Oh, like Domino's? If it's not there.
There was like a Modern Family
minutes.
episode or something where they try to stop the pizza guy.
I don't know.
Because if he doesn't get there, it's free. Not the Modern Family people that they were helping the pizza guy. I don't know.
Their customer service is really well, because I did have to work with them, so I feel like that they would hook you up if like you got screwed up somehow. So
free bottle of vodka.
I do have to say, since we partner with them, they send us affiliate links anytime they're having a promotion, and literally every weekend they have like some sort of fantastic promotion where it's either like free delivery or dollars off or something. So if you're going to use them, definitely check out their promo codes online. They'll always have something for you. So this is where I think it's cool, and I don't know how I never thought of this before. If you ever wish that you could buy somebody a drink for their birthday, Drizzly makes it happen. It is such a good gift idea.
Yeah.
So I got a text. My birthday was this week, Monday. So, Friday.
Huh?
Last Friday.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Yeah.
Even.
Okay.
So
what day
anyway,
was today?
I guess I woke up on my birthday a week ago. And whatever.
What day is today? A week ago.
We don't know. My birthday was a week ago.
Yeah, it was. Okay, keep going.
Anyway, it was my birthday. I woke up and I had a text from Drizzly saying that someone has sent you a birthday gift. And so I click on it and you get to see like the message the person sent you. And it's from my brother. And he said, happy birthday. Like, cheers. I got you some wine. I hope you enjoy these Pinot Noirs, because he knows I love those. So I was like, oh my God, how cool. So you click on the link and you get to like schedule the delivery. And it's like no hassle. So easy. Like, because there's so many times there's like people that we know from Pennsylvania that we don't get to see all the time. But it'd be so nice to be like, I want to like have a beer with you. Just buy him a 6-pack and you can get one for yourself and do cheers from afar.
I love that.
So I thought that was a really sweet, super easy thing. And Drizzly, the app, makes it so easy to do it. And I like that they're pretty much everywhere, and they work with all the like Instacart and shipped people. So it's very convenient to get it delivered. There's not a lot of areas they don't cover unless you're like super remote, middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and as a gift, the recipient can choose when that's delivered too. So it's not like somebody's showing up at your door with like a 6-pack.
Yeah. So I did.
When you're not home.
I tried to schedule it. I don't know if I didn't like do it right the first time, and so nothing happened. And I'm like, well, my wine didn't get delivered today. That's weird. So then I went on again, and I like went through the steps, and like this time I got to like choose my delivery date. And the first time it was like 8 a.m. I haven't had coffee. I was still in bed. So it was probably user error. Second time was not user error. I scheduled the delivery, and all of a sudden, like, it didn't show up. I'm like, what the hell? So I got a text from them saying, like, we're really sorry. We're like short-staffed right now, which I totally understand. Like, the whole world is short-staffed right now. So they're like, we will get it to you on like the next convenient date for you. So I went back through and like chose my delivery date, and the guy showed up like right on time the next time. So they were very like prompt. They chatted with me. I got emails back and forth, and so I definitely know they have great customer service.
A+.
Yeah, but I thought that was really cool. So I finally got to use Drizzly, and I know that I love them. So I'm definitely going to be using their gifting service. I think that was cool.
Yeah, that's what with all of these services. Well, not all of them, but most of them you can definitely use to gift somebody. And now that, like Chrissy said, you have to check the states and the different laws and everything. But a lot of these can cross state lines or are accepted in most states. So it's really easy and great gift idea.
And that's why Drizzly's cool, because they are just...
They're local too.
Yeah, it's like Uber
The
Eats
recipient.
or all those services. They're just bringing stuff to you that's from your local area. So you don't have to worry about like getting
Can I
wine
ship to this
shipped
state?
To you,
Yeah,
from a different state or something like that. So that's one that's like very user friendly and probably possible in the most areas. I wrote you down as Send a Friend. That was my name of the
delivery
Molly
service.
delivery service. Send a Friend. Yes. Because I mean that's like the old school way. To get wine delivery.
Yeah. or when you weren't old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Send a friend who can get it.
There's a lot of that going on. Do you have any that we haven't talked about that you want to try?
No, I don't. I don't have a lot of experience with it because I am so close to Total Wine, I know exactly what I want, and it's easy for me to go there, especially on like a lunch break if I need to get out of the office for a little bit.
Plus, you kind of like just hanging out in like all the booze aisles.
I do. I like browsing.
It's like a mall of alcohol.
And yeah, you get samples, not on lunch breaks, of course, but
oh my God, I saw them doing wine samples at Publix for the first time since COVID, like 2 weekends ago.
What?
I got so excited.
Oh man, I got a pumpkin pie sample there a couple weeks ago, but not a wine.
It was like right before, it must have been like Friendsgiving or something, because I literally ran in for one thing and I was like, oh my God, like I like put on the brakes. I wanted to stop and get my wine sample. But
the Shores is always sampling, and honestly, most times I turn it down, because again, I know exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I stop on the way home.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how they get you. If you try it like a sample of a great drink, you're gonna be like, oh, it's great. Of course, I'm gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm. But I will tell you, after you're educating me,
yes,
that I do want to gift somebody with Drizzly.
I thought that was so cool. So cheers, brother. We loved that. That was really cool.
Good gift.
Oh, and the coolest thing is, so it came. I didn't know what he picked out. I just knew Pinot Noirs, because you don't know what you're getting. It's a gift. And so I opened them, and one of the bottles was Bread and Butter, which is the one that we got in Baton Rouge with you.
Really?
And it's like Phil and I's favorite wine now. We get it for our anniversary every year.
Oh, really?
And we didn't get it this year because we were on the cruise. And I was like, Matt, oh my God. He's like, no way. We were like, ooh. It was so crazy. But yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Good
that
job,
was really
Matt.
cool. But okay, so there are a few that I want to try. Actually,
tell me
one.
about them. Oh, okay.
It's called
tell me about
House, but it's spelled Haus,
like German,
like the house effect, which was one of our vocab
Oh
words.
my God! Sidebar. I had a whole conversation with somebody who told me, like, you know that guy who played House and how he really does have a British
Hugh
accent.
Laurie.
I said that's where the house. Let me tell you about the house effect. But anyway.
That's one of our vocab words, which we will definitely break that down in an episode.
Yeah, but I haven't explained it in years. It was
I
awesome.
know. So this is the only one that there's a million out there, but I really want to try this besides Tavor, which you already talked about. But so they make these. It's a liqueur, I guess. It's more like an aperitif because they're low alcohol content, they're organic, and no artificial flavors. They use all sustainable and recyclable materials for their packaging, and when you go on their website or just their Instagram, their packaging is beautiful. They have all these incredible recipes for each one. And
fun.
The flavors are super out there, like elderberry, lavender, and they're just like you can drink them on their own or just mix them with like a seltzer. And I've been really into the low alcohol content because, we enjoy our drinks like a lot. So sometimes it's nice to.
Because you're a lightweight.
Yeah,
You got to keep up.
Drink more, have a great drink, and then not have to pay the price the next day. So I definitely want to try them, and they do a delivery too, and they're so pretty. I'll have to show you.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I would just keep all their bottles. All right, so for recommendations,
can art.
they're so pretty. For just trying all these delivery things is I would say try them all and see what you like best. I mean, it's not a one size fits all. Everyone has their own preferences, and I think that's why there are so many different ones because they speak to different people. Almost all of them have great introductory offers, so just check that out and try them. And if you don't love them, just make sure you set a calendar reminder so that you cancel it before you get that next charge if you're not sure that you really want to stick with it, because they can add up fast if you have a bunch of these memberships going. And like we just talked about with Drizzly, they are such a great gifting option. We're recording this in December, so we're all thinking a lot about holidays, and it's a great gift for anyone that loves a good drink.
That's awesome.
It's time for our Fast Five.
It's Fast Five time.
Yay.
And I'll start, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. If you could have unlimited delivery like forever. Every week you get a delivery. Would you want it to be wine, beer, or liquor?
Oh, wow. Every week.
And it would be a variety. So it's not like all vodka.
Is
if
it
you chose
free?
liquor. Yeah.
Liquor. There's more of a variety. I mean, you would think
just get a bunch of like bourbons and whiskeys every week.
I would.
Oh, and rum.
I like
all the dark stuff.
I do love wine, and I think you would probably expect me to pick that, but there's so many liquors in the world that I haven't tried.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it past you to pick beer either, because you've been really expanding your beer palate. All
See,
right, cool.
I'm more of like a beer collector. I buy a ton of them, and they're all still in the fridge downstairs in like my secret section that I won't let Phil touch, and he gets really angry about it.
I love that you just said that, because one of my next Fast Five question is, do you consider Phil a delivery service since all your beer is downstairs and he has to get it for you?
Yes. Okay. He kind of is, because we have a beer fridge it's the garage. We live in a townhouse, so the garage is on the first floor. Our like house living spot is on the second floor. I always call it the basement because I come from up north, and like, you know, your beer fridge is in the basement and it's below where we live. But so he likes having all his beer down there because he's like, no, I have to like work for it. I have to exercise. I have to really want it. So I have to walk down the stairs to get my beer and come back up. So yeah, he is my delivery service. Anytime I'm a rum and ginger, he has to go down there for the ginger beer.
Like, it gives another meaning to home delivery service.
Fuber.
Yeah.
Fuber also delivers beer to my house.
The boozer. Yeah. All right, cool. No, you totally gave me the alley-oop on that one. All right. You might have answered this. In fact, I think you did during the episode. But what is the best service so far of all those 9 that you've tried?
The one I like the most is Wine Insiders because I use them the most.
What about the Send a Friend?
I do love you, Molly. My Send a Friend is really good. And you're the most convenient.
I asked that to just get a compliment.
She did.
Whatever. No, that's cool. All right, Wine Insiders for the win. I'm going to make you go pick up my Wine Insiders next time.
I'll send Phil.
That I struggled when I had to pick up.
So we drove straight there from New Orleans. He went in and got it, and there was no room in the back of the car, so he put it on my lap. I was like, I think my hips are broken. Like, are you kidding me?
They had to bring me out a cart to like wheel it into the parking lot, and it was the squeakiest thing. Like this old, like wrecked up
like
car.
Like the Home Depot cart. Oh my god.
Like, oh my gosh. And everyone's looking at me taking my gigantic case of booze out to my car.
Boozer.
Yeah. What a boozer. All right. If you could choose one drink from any bar that you've had that could be delivered to you, what would it be?
Oh my god, your questions are so hard. There's
sorry.
No, they're great questions because there's like probably
thank you.
So many that I would have delivered. Oh, okay. I would have the Christmas cocktails from Forgotten Tonic delivered to me.
All year round?
All year round. They're in the cutest cup. They're all so good. Yes, that's my final answer.
Oh, yeah. And we have, or will have, depending on when you listen to this episode, our Forgotten Tonic episode with John. And, definitely highlighting that pop-up Christmas bar.
Yes, so cute.
All right, number 5. Who would be easier to train to deliver us drinks? Your dog Vince or your cat Hank?
Oh, Vince, because he will do anything for I have to spell it, a TREATS, because he's sitting, he listens to us while we record, and he loves our soothing voices.
I agree. I feel like Hank has more width. Yeah. Like we could fit more drinks on him. He moves slower.
He would spill less.
Take a time out.
Yeah.
He would stop and like lay down. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the dog would absolutely.
He'd move really fast, though. He'd probably spill a lot. So, it's like the tortoise and the hare.
You'd have to get, like, those drinking hats, the hard hats that have the beer on either side. If we could, like, make a harness and put that on either side and the beers weren't open.
Oh, we could do this.
We should do this.
Yeah, he'll do it.
He'll totally do it.
Poor Vince. He has no idea what's coming.
PETA is going to, like, track us down. You're making your animal deliver alcohol.
He'll do anything for it.
You know what? Okay, those were really good.
No, he's not looking. I thought he was looking at us. He's still sleeping.
He's looking.
Our voices put him to sleep.
They do. So soothing. We're like the Pied Piper of podcasts for old dogs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, you ready for your fast five?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take your drink.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you more likely to try a booze delivery system for yourself or send it as a gift?
As much as I like to think I'm a good friend, I'm selfish. It's all for me.
We learned that when do the gifting.
No
we talked
way.
about how much you thought that was cool.
Oh, I do, but I order wine and ciders for myself.
One for me first, then one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got it. All right, number 2. Would you rather have beer, wine, or liquor delivered?
Wine.
Okay.
Just because I'm not very specific on what wine I want to drink.
Yeah,
I'll try different brands. So just keep it coming.
Keep the wine coming.
If I don't like it, Chrissy, you'll have
That's
it.
true.
You'll get it.
We got friends.
If I don't like my beer, Phil gets it.
That's right. The landfill. All right, number 3. Do you prefer subscription services or order when you want?
I would prefer a subscription, kind of like Home Chef,
Yeah.
where it's always coming. I can cancel it when I want, but I know it's just always there. I don't have to do anything. They have my credit card. It's all that. If it's going to be convenient like that, just keep it coming. I'll stop you if I want.
I agree. One less thing to worry about.
Yeah, until you have too many of them going and you forget to cancel one week and you get everything. Because that's definitely happened on the food side for me.
That's so good with alcohol because it's never going to go bad. You don't
Better
have to
with
worry
alcohol.
about it. You're definitely going to drink it.
Yep.
All right, number 4. What one that we talked about do you want to try now?
Oh, beer drop.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Cute.
That's going to be our Valentine's to each other. That's a great idea.
Beer and tines.
Yes. Okay. Number 5, last question. Do you spend more time searching for the best bottle or the best price?
Best price. I don't know. I'm a boozy blonde, but I don't have a
bougie taste,
mature palate, so to speak. I feel like I'm getting older, but I'm still most like the party girl side, where it's just like whatever. Like I enjoy drinking red wine, and except for like Merlot, I'm not into that. But same with like vodkas. People go crazy over like Tito's.
Yeah,
and whatever. As long as it's not Absolute, I'm drinking it.
I know.
Tequila, I'll do a warm, dirty tequila shot. I don't care.
Well,
but I do like to sip the good tequilas.
That's the thing, because sometimes like I'll try this like super expensive, like exclusive small batch, and I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, like it doesn't taste that different.
Well, and so there's a wine bar here in St. Augustine called Carrera that we love, and we frequent.
Love Carrera. We haven't been there in a while.
Yes, and I always remember what Joe said at one of the wine tastings, and he's like, "Do you know what the best wine is? The wine that you like to drink."
I knew that's what you were gonna say, or what Joe said.
Yes, because it's so true. Like
we all have different
palates. They do a lot of these blind taste tests there too, so you get to try a whole bunch, and then you really get to decide what you like, because you don't know what it's called, where it's from, or the price. And I think that influences a lot of people.
I want to do that.
Yeah. So I think that's why we're just like, hey, we want to try a lot of different stuff, so we're going to try the stuff that's in our price point. Because, like, what a bummer when you find, like, your favorite bottle of wine and it's, like, $100.
Yeah. Well, and I feel bad, at work a lot of times we'll get wine for the table and we take customers to dinner. And I really don't know what I'm doing. I just pretend. And then they always ask you to taste it. I'm like, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Oh, I know.
I had one girl.
That's my favorite job, though.
Oh, my God.
I'll be the wine taster.
Yeah, right. You get a little bit more. But she kept sending the wine back. I'm like, stop.
Are you serious?
It's fine. Like, you don't know what you're doing. It's fine. Just stop.
That was like a show-off move. The only time I've ever sent wine back was when you and I were on the cruise. I didn't even send it back because it was free, but I just told you, don't drink that wine.
Yeah, and I had just brushed my teeth. I'm like, I think it's just a minute.
I even had
it's
Phil smell it, and he's like, "Whoa!" I think it was a rotten cork or something, because it just smelled.
Oh, that's
like mildew.
disgusting.
Well, and that's like I guess the argument of everyone going to twist offs, because you don't run that risk.
Mm-hmm.
They have that stigma of like cheap wine, but I love a good twist off because we travel so much. Just one less thing to bring.
I love a good twist off.
I love a good twist off.
I love cracking cans and twisting off wine.
Twisting bottles. Not popping bottles. I'm twisting.
No, we're
bottles
twisting them.
over here.
We got to change our pop fizz clink to twist.
Twist silence clink. There's no fizz.
Yeah. Oh, that is gonna be the next charm we get on our bracelet.
Good stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did, because we've had a good time.
That was very educational. Thanks, Chris, for for all of your research testing all
You know,
of these.
I'm happy to do the research.
Well, and I'm happy to be part of the delivery service.
All right, bye,
All right.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
That's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon with more boozy fun.
Well, and make sure to follow us on social media so you can get the drink of the day on Wasted Wednesdays. On Facebook, we're /Boozy Blondes. On the gram, we are at boozy.blondes. And on YouTube, we're /Boozy Blondes. Visit our website for recipes and references from each episode at www.boozyblondes.com. We'd love to hear from you, so send us an email sharing your boozy stories and requests and pictures at boozyblondespodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast so you never miss a chance to drink with us. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, and more. And don't forget to leave a review. The boozier, the better. If we love your toast to our show, we'll read it on air. Stay boozy.
Cheers.